Good morning, children. I am Miss Krishnaveni, your maths teacher. See what I have in my hand? They are the different chocolate bars. But why do we call them bars? Because they are in the shape of bars having length and breadth. Come, let us learn more about it. We represent bars on a graph sheet. Look children, this is a graph sheet. It is a square paper which is printed with fine lines making up a grid. If you see closely, it is made with small squares. To make the bar graph, we need two lines. Horizontal line is known as an x-axis and a vertical line is known as a y-axis. Look at the chocolate bars which I have placed on the x-axis. From this you can understand which bar is the longest one, which is the shortest one. We can analyze that data just by looking at the length of the bar. Come, let us start the class with a thought. Today's thought for the day is, within you are all the possibilities. I repeat my thought, within you are all the possibilities, by Dada J.P. Vaswani. Now let us look at the terms related to bar graph. The first one is bar graph. By now you must have understood what is a bar graph. It is a representation of data in the form of bars which can be drawn either horizontally or vertically with equal spacing between each bar. To make a bar graph, we need two lines. The first one is known as an x-axis and the second one is known as a y-axis. The horizontal line is known as an x-axis, which gives the information about what the graph is about. And the y-axis is a vertical line. It shows a numerical value of the data. Next is a scale. A scale is a number which is used to represent 1 unit length of a bar, that is 1 square of the bar graph sheet. Next is data. What is data, children? It is the information which we use to represent the given bar graph. Next is title. A title is a gathered information which explains what the graph is about. Now let us look at the exercise problems of 13b. It is given on page number 228. The first question. Read the bar graph and answer the following questions. You can see the bar graph over there. Now let me read the first bit of it. Who scored the maximum points? If you look at the bars, you can make out maximum means the highest bar or the longest bar. The highest bar is Abdul's. So answer is Abdul. The B bit. Who scored the minimum points? Minimum means lowest or least. Here the smallest bar is Sudhir's. So answer is Sudhir. What information is shown in this bar graph, children? It is the points scored by different players in a snooker match. Let us do the second bit. The question is, the bar graph shows the number of visitors in a museum during the last 6 months of the year. Now we have to look at the bar and answer the questions. The first question, in which month was the number of visitors the lowest? If you look at the bars, the lowest one is in the month of July. Only 29 visitors are there. B bit, in which month was the number of visitors the highest? You can make out the longest bar in it. It is in the month of December. C bit, how many visitors visited in July? It is 29. So answer is 29. D bit, how many visitors visited in the months of September and October? Already the values are there for September and October. There are 36 visitors in the month of September and 42 visitors in the month of October. So total it comes to 78 visitors. Now the third question. Read the following bar graph and answer the questions that follow. Look at the bar graph, children. It is about the production of wheat in different years in a state. The first question. In which year was the production the lowest? Which is the smaller bar in this? It is 2010. So answer is the year 2010. B bit. In which year was the production the highest? So which is the tallest bar? We can see here two bars, that is in the year 2012 and the year 2015. And the C bit, what is the difference in the production of 2010 and 2012? In 2010 it is 10 lakh tons and in 2012 it is 25 lakh tons. So what is the difference? Difference is you have to subtract 25 minus 10, that is equal to 15 lakh tons. Now turn your books to page number 230. It is the fourth bit here. The number of air conditioners sold by a shopkeeper during the first 6 months of a year are given below. Look at the data which is given in the question. It is number of air conditioners sold in January is 20, February is 30, March is 50, April is 70, May is 70 and June is 80. We have to draw the bar graph using a scale. Now here what is the appropriate scale? All the numbers, if you see, they are multiples of 10. So we can take each unit as 10 ACs. So how many bars you will color? For the month of January, it is 2. For Feb, it is 3. For March, 5. For April, 7. For May, 7. And for June, it is 8. Now let us do the CATS activity. For this, you have to collect the data about the time spent on your regular activities. That is, for having your breakfast, for studying, for eating your lunch, for playing and for watching TV. So record the time you have spent for each activity and on a graph sheet make the bar. Thank you, children.